Sensitive skin is a result of our bodies reacting from the things that we put into our bodies, as well as ingredients that we apply to our skin. There's also some other environmental factors that can trigger skin conditions. Those who have sensitive skin, all you out there, you know that almost anything can trigger your skin to become either inflamed or red or itchy or irritated. And it could be from the food that we eat, lack of water, it could be genetic, hormonal changes, bodily oils, sweat, poor hygiene. Although there is a huge number of causes for skin sensitivity, I'm going to be sharing with you guys today some sensitive skincare tips that should work for everybody. Alright, so before we jump into the sensitive skincare tips, I just want to share with you guys my experience with my sensitive skin. And for those who watch my videos, you know that I try to do videos that about things that I've experienced or share my take on it, whatever I've done to benefit myself, and I could hopefully help you guys as well. So I mean, I had acne, that was my big thing. Besides sensitive skin, I had acne from like probably late grade 7 to end of grade 12 almost. So right as graduation happened, that's when my acne disappeared. So it was kind of nice in that sense. But for that whole, 4+ years, my face was just covered in acne, and not just little bumps, I mean the big pimples too. And I've tried everything, every product out there I tried, and for me it was more hormonal. I think a lot of it was caused by stress, as well as some of the things I was eating. But I mean, I went through everything, and nowadays there's just so many more outlets and so much more information that's available for us to understand how to approach it. I wish it was like that back then, but you know what? We all go through things for certain reasons, and it was an experience for myself, and it wasn't easy. I mean, it would always bother me. I mean, some days it would be better, some days it wouldn't be. It would always worry me about what girls thought and what my friends thought, and I mean, it was mostly in my head. There were some other kids at school with the same issues, and I saw them, I was like, geez, these guys, I don't mind it. I think it's fine, whatever, right? But for myself, I was a little self-conscious about it. And it took a little bit of time before I actually kind of came out of my shell and just said, you know what, this is me. It is what it is. It's a part of me. It's not something that I can completely control, so why dwell on it, right? But it wasn't easy. But now I'm actively taking the proper measures and steps to maintaining my body and my skin. So, I mean, I still do get acne here and there, even though I'm 30 years old and it still happens. But now I know what I can and can't do to, prevent it from happening. I mean, look, you can still kind of see some blemish, or not a blemish, that's like a scar right there. I got dents in my skin. It's like, it's a reality, right? So I'm just excited to be able to talk to everybody today about how we can prevent sensitive skin from becoming worse, and different remedies and different oils we can use. And yeah, that's basically it. So enjoy the video. It is vital, it's so important to understand which products work with your skin, which give you positive results, as well as which products give you negative results and it may cause flare-ups or inflammation or redness like we previously talked about. So for many of us, sensitive skin means that there might be some ingredients that are good for us. However, with your condition, it doesn't really react good, and your body kind of just says, no, go away, I don't want it. So note it, if there's any kind of inflammation, if there's any kind of flare-ups, then you know that that product's not for you. And although I'm giving you guys tips on sensitive skin, different remedies and whatnot, remember, I'm not a doctor. So these are things that have worked for me and work for other people. But remember, if you're not sure if you have sensitive skin or if you have other skin conditions, it's probably a good idea to maybe contact your physician or go to a dermatologist and get a professional's opinion. So one very common issue for people with sensitive skin is dry skin. So for whatever reason you or me have dry skin, it can make it very uncomfortable to even be in your own skin. When our skin becomes dull, thin, flaky, and delicate, we refer to that as dry skin. Having dry skin means that sometimes it will feel itchy and irritable, especially after washing. Some of us experience dry skin to the extreme, and it can actually chap and crack even when you open your mouth, especially when it's cold out. Another big cause of having dry skin is not being properly hydrated, which we'll get to in a moment. Look for products that contain natural vegetable oils and natural butters, because these products replenish our dry skin, and they do that because they are the closest substance to sebum. Sebum is an oil that's secreted from glands in our body to lubricate our skin and protect our skin. It's also a good idea to have lukewarm showers, not too cold, but not too hot. If the shower's too hot, then it might cause your skin to be itchy, dry, and irritable, and the same is true with cold. Low humidity can also cause your skin to become dry and cracked. So if you live in an environment where there's low humidity, it might be a good idea to get an air humidifier. Let's jump into sensitive skincare tip number 1, and that is stay hydrated. This is probably one of the most important ones, not just for your skin, but for your overall body health. So if you're hoping to get your skin to looking glowing and healthy, it is essential to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. Drink water as you wake up, because while you're sleeping you may become dehydrated. So right as you get up in the morning, I always do a few glasses, but you'll notice a difference if you don't drink water right now as you get up. Then try it once you wake up. Maybe do 2-3 glasses before you go to work, before you go to the gym. You'll probably see the difference. Staying hydrated also flushes out a lot of toxins from our body. This prevents acne breakouts, as well as it maintains the body's natural balance of oils in our skin. If your skin is oily, the oil blocks the pores, which cause acne. Staying hydrated also helps with headaches, and it gives you incredible energy. Lack of water can dehydrate the body, leaving the brain deprived of fluids. And this is bad for many reasons, of course. Dehydration has a lot of negative effects in the body. It's bad for the liver, it's bad for the kidneys, for the brain, the heart health, as well as your skin and pancreas. Staying hydrated maintains the body's natural balance. This is important to the skin because when we have sufficient amounts of water in our body, it retains moisture so it can hydrate the cells. This moisture is pulled from our body. So if our body is deprived of water, then so is our skin. Dehydration can lead to dry, irritable, and sensitive skin. Now remember, your skin is the largest organ on your body, or part of your body, and it's primarily made up of water. So if you are unhealthy, or if you are healthy, your skin will show it. Staying hydrated improves the functionality of our entire body. To know how much water your body requires, I've got an easy to remember formula that you can all use. Step number 1, weigh yourself. Step number 2, take your weight. For this demonstration, we'll be using my weight, so 195, and divide your weight by 2. So I'm just gonna round it off for me. It's 100. So for step number 3, we divide the equation of step number 2, which is 100, and we divide that by 8. So I got 12.5. That's 12.5 glasses of water a day that I need. And that's regular, so I mean without any exercise or anything like that. So if you are exerting physical energy, or in hot environments, or working out, whatever it might be, you should probably consider to up that a bit. You gotta watch it as your as your body fluctuates. We're all different, so you gotta know what your body needs at which time. And another tip: if your urine is yellow, that's not good either. So one way to know that you're hydrated, besides knowing how you feel, is looking at your urine. So if it's clear, if it looks like the same color as water, then we're okay. But if it's yellow, then you probably gotta drink some water. Sensitive skincare tip number 2, what to buy and what not to buy. So when you're shopping around for skincare products, it's always a good idea just to approach with caution and to know your products before you actually purchase them. Choose products with high quality ingredients. In other words, products that do not contain chemicals or sulfate detergents, paraben preservatives, or fragrances, perfumes, because all of these things are absorbed by the skin. So whatever you put onto your skin goes into your bloodstream and goes throughout your body. So if you put chemicals on your skin, then you're gonna have some kind of reaction somewhere in your body that's not going to be positive, because that's not what our bodies naturally need. So when we're looking for these products, we're gonna look for natural products without these ingredients. Always read labels. So when you're looking for products, look for products with ingredients that are made from natural vegetable oils rather than animal fats. So in order to take care of your skin, the ingredients you're going to be looking for would be plant materials or flower and herb materials, as well as essential oils. All of those things are non-harmful to the skin. However, you will still have to do a little bit of trial and error to see how your skin reacts to these elements. So when you're searching for these products, and if you're deciding to buy something that you haven't bought before, and it has all of these proper ingredients, you still want to maybe do a patch test. So take a little bit of the ingredient, whether you can get a sample at the store or you take it home once you buy it, and just put a little dab onto like a cotton swab, maybe swab it onto your forearm or maybe behind your ear. You can let it sit for a couple minutes. Some people like to let it sit overnight just to see if there's any kind of reaction. I usually just kind of do it in a couple minutes because my body, if my body doesn't like something, it shows me almost right away. So if it works for me, then it works for me, but that's always the best way to find out if your body will deny it or if it will accept it. Here's a list of some natural soaps that provide a gentle contact for dry and sensitive skin. These are all great soaps that are absolutely amazing, and they're gentle for sensitive and dry and easily irritated skin. Alright, so now we are on to sensitive skincare tip number 3, which is additional measures. Basically just some extra precautions you can take to maintain your skin and keep it healthy. So when we are washing our skin, whether we're showering or just washing our face, we're going to want to do that max 2 times a day. This is important because we don't want to disrupt the natural balance of oils on our skin. And remember, when you're washing your face or your skin, use room temperature water. We're going to be showering, make it about 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want to overdo it. I know it's nice to always have a hot, warm shower, just kind of relax and it's comfortable. However, that's going to dry out your skin and create more problems. So remember, you're not going to want to scrub your body, just kind of lather it. Those loofah pads are amazing. They work wonders, and it's great for sensitive skin. That's what I use. So try that, and remember, just let it go smooth. You're not going to get more dirt or bacteria out by scrubbing it. You're just going to inflame yourself. Another one is clean your linens regularly. So that's your sheets, your pillowcases, your blankets, your towels. If it begins to show a yellow tint, that's actually sweat that's come off of your body and now it's seeped into the fabric. So if it's just showing the signs, then throw it in the wash. If it brings it out, then good. But I mean, I wouldn't mess around too much with that just because it's kind of gross. So if it's yellow, then just kind of toss it out, get a new one. I mentioned air humidifiers before for areas with low humidity. Now it's the winter season, so you're gonna get a lot more dry air coming up from your furnace as well as outside, so that's gonna dry out your skin. So it's a good idea to purchase an air humidifier. This will hydrate the skin. It will prevent your skin from becoming dry and cracking, as well as it soothes the nasal cavity and the throat, and it makes it a lot more pleasant for your entire body. It really does make a difference. So if you're experiencing a lot of dry skin because of your humidity, consider buying an air humidifier. If you are experiencing dark bags or puffy bags under your eyes, a great natural remedy, it's cheap and affordable, is cucumbers. You slice up cucumbers, lie on your back for maybe 15-20 minutes, just place the cucumbers in your eyes, and it just has these natural properties that take the swelling down, and it kind of creates a younger, fresher look. As well as the avocado face mask, green clay mask, and the honey and almond face mask. Those are all cheap alternatives that are natural, good for the body, and they work. Alright, and for those of you out there that stuck around for the whole video, here is the last and final tip. It is called jojoba oil, okay? This miracle wax works wonders, and what it does is, it's the substance, I wouldn't say it mimics sebum, but I'd say that it's an alternative to sebum. It's the closest substance to sebum. What sebum is it's an oil that's secreted from our sebaceous glands. Okay, so this is important because it's a natural oil for our skin that protects our skin. So if you aren't producing enough sebum, then jojoba oil will work for you. I actually have some right here. This is the jojoba oil me and my wife use. You could use this for your hair, your body, and your face. You don't need much. If you want to use it as a shampoo and conditioner, you just need, I think it's like a teaspoon. It's a great cleanser, guys, so look out for this stuff. It's absolutely amazing. Gotta pick up some more. All right, what else do I have? So we have some witch hazel, which is an alcohol-free toner. This stuff is amazing. Kind of tightens up the pores. It doesn't dry out your skin. It's great for sensitive skin. I just bought a new bottle yesterday. That stuff is amazing. And I got some soap to show you guys as well. So this shampoo and conditioner, you know, I used to use the liquid stuff, but it just dries out my hair. This tends to work fine for me. I mean, it doesn't have the greatest fragrance. I mean, it's pretty good, but I mean, it's not gonna be your regular, whatever it is, Head and Shoulders or whatnot, but this stuff works wonders. Yeah, it's from the Soap Works. I get it from the Alive Health store up the street from my house. It's cheap, it's maybe $2.50. I think you can purchase these online as well. And then this one is the emu oil I was speaking to you guys about. This is great for my sensitive skin. It doesn't get dry afterwards. You don't need that much. This bar will last me maybe 3 weeks, and it's $2.50, so you can't lose. No, this stuff works wonders, so I definitely recommend it. My whole family uses natural soap products, and we all have sensitive skin, and it really helps maintain it. So that about does it for today's video, guys. I just want to say thank you for joining me and watching. If you guys got any skincare remedies or tips, leave them in the comments below. I always love to hear about what works and what doesn't work for people. If you're interested in more health-related content, subscribe to The Health Mark, and we'll see you next time.